Hello Libra, welcome to your monthly reading for February 2023. This is for Libra Sun and Rising. And if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. I also use astrology and my guides to help bring a lot more clarity, to get more specific with your reading. Libra, I do this because I love you and I want you to feel like it's a personal reading rather than a general spread. Lastly, astrology's been around for thousands of years and it's had so much influence on divination, and that's why every tarot came out in the 14th century, by the way. Every tarot card is assigned an astrological element, ruling planet. I mean, we go really, really deep when the two are involved and combined. And as we both know, well, maybe you don't know this, but I'm going to tell you, I'm going to turn this off so you don't hear that beep. What was I going to say? Oh, their astrology and tarot are both aligned with the tree of life. So, Libra, this month, get very excited. Venus is in Pisces most of the month. Almost, it's until, when is it? Until the 20th, okay? Venus is exalted in Pisces. Now, this is going to be a very romantic month for you, all right? If you are here for love. If you're not here for love, it's going to be a wonderful month for your passions, for the things that you're passionate about. And the reason I say that, Libra, first of all, we know Jupiter in Aries is in your 7th house of partnerships, okay? And so this relates to both work and love. Secondly, we have a full moon in Leo, a very, very high energy, auspicious full moon in Leo on the 5th. Okay, that's in your 11th house, your social network. So you're going to see a lot of, expansion in that area. All right, be social, go out there and be social. But the 11th house also rules your hopes and dreams. All right, so you will see a lot of activity around there. Lastly, we are in Aquarius season. We just came out of that new moon in Aquarius. Listen, Aquarius season for you, Libra, which is your BFF, your fellow air sign, that's your 5th house of love, okay? And creativity and self-expression and even procreation if you want to go there, especially because Jupiter and Aries in your 7th house means that some of y'all will have babies, all right? Some of y'all will have babies, or even think about having kids, okay? Now, this month, and I'm going to break it down. If you're new to my channel, I leave all the key astrological dates in the description box. But stay tuned to the end because I pull more cards. I break it down week by week, and there's a lot happening this week. You don't even, I got to tell you about Valentine's Day. You know what? Let me just tell you now. This Valentine's Day is going to be amazing, okay? Not only is Valentine's Day going to be amazing, the day after Valentine's Day, when Venus is actually conjuncting Neptune, all right? So both Venus and Neptune are in Pisces, all right? So think of all that creativity and romance and imagination. So again, passions, just passions, whether work, whether your passions, whether love. This is going to be one of the best days not only of the year for love and romance and passions, but in the past few years, okay? So actually, February 15th is the bigger day than February 14th, but the February 14th is still very good. Valentine's Day is great. So, Libra, let's go ahead and get started for your reading. Again, stay tuned to the end where I pull more cards. I break it down week by week just to give you an idea of what's going on. And let's get started. See what's going on for you for February 2023. Libra, like I said earlier, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. It gives the best general overview. And listen, you are, Libra, by the way, amazing. You are amazing. You are amazing. And I love your past readings. You're gonna, I usually start in order here. I'm just gonna go ahead and show you what you got in the heart of your spread. You got the Ace of Cups. So when I say love is gonna be a big thing this month and you feeling good, like, you got the Ace of Cups in the heart of your spread. We call this card the Heart of Tarot, all right? So before we even get there, you got the Four of Swords in your past. So this is really good. It's showing that a lot of y'all have y'all have come into this place of, meditation and recovery and, just stillness of mind. And I love that, okay? Because that is that you bring that balance in your mind and I don't know if you know this. It's all about equilibrium, right? All about equilibrium. But I don't know if I've ever said this in any of your readings, but when you break down the word, if you go to the etymological root of equilibrium, it is equal Libra. Okay? And so this is really great. I love the fact that you got the Four of Swords. So it's saying that you've had these moments to really reflect, really think about things, really see things through, but also just have that clarity and that stillness. And whether it was meditating, whether it was going on a trip in the woods and staying at an Airbnb and just being surrounded by nature, doing forest bathing, whatever it is, or just if you live in a city, taking your dog out for a walk and just zoning out and really knowing what you want, all right? But really having that stillness in mind. I love that for you. Again, we are at the Ace of Cups in the heart of your spread. So this is the headline news of the month. This is, you know what I say, when this card comes up, think about the last time that you experienced something that brought so much joy, okay? So much joy and so much happiness, it brought you to tears. You're going to have that this month, okay? You're going to have a moment this month, and it might even be the entire month you feel that way. This is, all your senses overflowing at this point. Look at that shallow, it's just overflowing. With so much, it's that feel-good energy, but times 1,000. This is euphoria. This is rapturous, all right? This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Especially remember all that Aquarius energy right now in your fifth house of love. All right. And again, this is I'm just very excited for you. I'm very excited for you. I'm going to see if something else comes up in your staff, but one thing that I want you to do, you did get the Six of Cups in your challenge area. I want you to have those moments of just don't be so, open up a little this month, okay? If you feel that you've been a little just isolated and kind of pushing people away, open up, all right? Open up those lines of communication, all right? Also, I don't want you to be so hard on yourself, all right? That's a message coming through. And this is, you can see the kids here and they're sharing and they're so happy, but there's, a sense of comfort with this card. Six is the heart of the tree of life, okay? And this is harmony and this is beauty, but this is the biggest house in tarot, indicating a lot of comfort and security. And so when it comes up in your challenge area, which is really like the breakthrough area, I want you to feel that, all right? Again, I don't want you to be too hard on yourself. That's what it's saying here, okay? Because I want you to have these emotions like free falling. Now, you did get the 10 of Wands, okay? You got the 10 of Wands, which is really great. You're a lot of it is like your passions or ideas, especially if you're here for work, even work related. You could have just been like, ooh, what is the phrase, burning the midnight oil or whatever? You've just been maybe overextending yourself. You may feel that maybe you've been taking on a little bit more than you should have, almost to the point of burnout, okay? What I want you to know, 10 is the end of the suit. You're going to be laying these wands down soon, okay? Well, that's what you want, all right? That's what you want. Now, here's the thing. With the Ace of Cups in the heart of your spread, I want you to focus on that. But I also remember, I want you to know 10 is the end of this. It's completion, all right? And when you think about the tree of life, 10 is, your kingdom come. This is when you've entered the physical reality. But listen, this is just indicating you may feel that you are just so burdened right now, okay? That's why I want you to open up a little bit, and I don't want you to be hard on yourself, all right? That's what this is saying. Now you also got Temperance, all right? Well, I love Temperance, okay? Big Sagittarius energy here, but listen, Temperance is, it's really funny because I always think of Libra when Temperance comes up anyway, because this is a card of balance, right? This is the card of moderation. This is that having that self-restraint to see things through to the end, not just, not going too fast, not going too slow, at that right tempo, okay? Now, that's why I love the fact that you got the Four of Swords in your past area, okay? It seems like you do want that balance in your life, okay? And this is really great. A message that's coming through is just really enjoy the moment, okay? I don't want you to worry about... I really just don't want you to worry, okay? I want you to enjoy the moment. I want you to enjoy the moment. I want you to enjoy everything that is around you. One big thing that's happening is that we're entering Taurus season in May, all right? And so Jupiter in Aries right now is in your 7th house, okay? And so again, that's partnerships. You have a lot of, partnership activity that should be happening right now, okay? Again, work or career, and even contracts too. But here's the thing. I want you to just fully enjoy the moment, because looking at your spread, I don't want you to be so hard on yourself. And when I say enjoy the moment, like really, really think about appreciate everything that you have in your life, and just what I made an analogy in another reading. There was this book that I was reading, A Visit from the Goon Squad, all right, Jennifer Egan, and it was so good. And and I just really connected with it, and it's such a beautifully written book. I would read it like only 2 to 3 pages a day, just so it would last longer. But that's how much I just enjoyed being in that moment, reading that book. And I really took it to the point where I was aware of me enjoying the moment, that I dictated how long my pleasure in reading that book would last. So I really just, I don't want you to be hard on yourself. You have the Ace of Cups in the heart of your spread. Okay, again, that is the heart of tarot, and that's just all right. Now, again, partnership energy is still coming through big time. I'm gonna point something else too. Here, look, you see the dove at the top of the cup. All right. Now, we know that the dove is the universal symbol of peace and harmony, okay? And that's very you, Libra, but also doves mate for life, all right? So when I say partnership energy, there's really big partnership energy. Now, you did get the 9 of Swords in your future. Now, listen, this is really interesting, because the 9 of Swords, yeah, I knew it. Okay, so this is just you being hard on yourself, okay? You're being hard on yourself this month, and I don't want you to be. I don't want you to be. It's everything is showing here, and my guides are telling me there's just enjoy the moment, and don't be hard on yourself, and open yourself up to others, because you got the 9 of Swords in your future. Okay, you see that all these swords are hanging over his head, so this is indicating there is going to be a point where you're just going to feel like there's so much going on up here. Swords are the mental suit. So this is one thing that I want you to know is that everyone has free will. You can choose to be in this situation where you feel like there's just too much going on, you're overwhelmed, and there's nothing you can do about it. Or you can choose to get out of that bed and do something about it. Now, when I say do something about it, it's all up here. And what I want you to do, and I know that I my readings tend to go really long, so I'm just going to ask you to Google theta mode. Our brain goes through something called theta mode when you go to bed, all right? And so when you go to bed, I want you to have positive thoughts, all right? I want you to have positive thoughts, and I want you to, instead of thinking like, oh my gosh, I'm so stressed out about this, or oh my gosh, how is this going to turn out, or oh my gosh, why is this happening? No, I want you to flip it. I want you to say, I'm so freaking excited for tomorrow, because I'm going to figure out how to get this done. I'm so freaking excited about tomorrow, because that's when I'm going to figure out what to do about this. Flip it. You see how it works? Now, you got the 10 of Cups in your future. Happy family, happy life, happy home. Listen, the rainbow, the only rainbow in tarot, all right? Indicating promising future in your future, all right? You see the cups aligned over in the rainbow, all right? That's a lot of enlightenment. Cups are our emotions, right? So not only did you get the Ace of Cups, you got the 10 of Cups in your future. Again, this is, this is your kingdom come. This is honestly just so much joy. Again, this is the card of happiness. It's a card of joy. It's a card of happy family. It's a card of happy partnership. It's a card of happy, even in your domestic life or any area. Listen, this is so auspicious. It's just don't be so hard on yourself this month, okay? Libra, now let's get to your stuff. Yeah, your heart, yeah. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Really helps my channel grow. It helps the algorithm, even just giving that thumbs up thing. And if you're not a commenter, I love emojis. You can tell me anything you want through any type of emoji. I love the random ones too. Those are my favorite. And if you're a subscriber, you know I love you. Thank you so much for being here with me every week. You really make my day. Now, Libra, listen, you got the Hanged Man. So it is time, and you know this. It's interesting. That is what, a message that's coming through is you know this. It is time to look at things in a different way, okay? You not only got the Nine of Swords in your future, but you have the Ten of wands in your crown. All right, so it's time to look at things in a different way and surrender those things that don't work for you anymore. Okay, it's again, it's almost like I don't have to tell you this because you know it, but there's a part of you that has this like fear of where you're going. Okay, for some Libras. All right, and some of y'all don't even know. And, affirmation here is, listen, you see the Ten of Wands. You see that he's carrying all the wands. Remember, this is burdensome. This is, a lot of burden, backbreaking work. But at the same time, when you carry that many wands, you literally can't see where you're going, just like him, okay? And so this, with a Hanged Man coming up here, he can see. He took that time to make the sacrifice to actually hang himself upside down, which is very melodramatic, I know, but he did it to see things in a whole new way, the world in a whole new way, very new perspective, okay? So make that sacrifice, surrender something, and surrender those things that don't serve you well, all right? Surrender those things that are not letting you enjoy things in the moment. Surrender those things that are making you feel hard on yourself, okay? Because you did get the Three of Swords, all right? So I don't want you to feel that heartbreak. And yeah, you got the King of Swords too. Listen, the King of Swords is and the Devil. All right, so listen. Whew. Libra, this is getting heavy. We're gonna do one more clarifier. Okay, yeah. So this month, you're going to have a test, okay? You're going to have a test, and I want you to pass that test, all right? Something is going to tempt you to stay in this headspace. If you feel like you're in February, this headspace where you have a lot of questions that are unanswered, where, there's a lot of things that are happening that's a little overwhelming, that's keeping you up at night, or if you're thinking too much about the future and what it's going to bring, something is going to, you did get the Devil card come up, so something is going to, tempt you to just stay there and, maybe just resort to holding on to the past. But remember, we want to move forward, okay? We want to move forward. Now, with the Three of Swords here, the King of Swords, I love that you got the King of Swords, by the way, because this is power and this is authority, and kings are fixed signs, swords are air. So we are in Aquarius season, okay? This is Aquarius. Aquarius is the fixed air sign, but this is head above the clouds. This is power. This is authority. This is you having to face your truth at this point, okay? You see the Five of Swords came up as well, all right? So there could be some sort of challenge. There could be some sort of battle, right? Whether it's an argument, whether it's, not seeing eye to eye with someone, but the whole thing is you're going to have to, if that does happen, this card is really, it's about self-respect and self-dignity, and going into this battle, not only being the better person, but being a better version of yourself, coming out of it that way as well. All right, so this is saying that there is going to be some sort of test that comes through this month, but and there could be someone that's very powerful, that is the person that you may have to be, that's going to be tempting you, all right, to stay to your old ways, to stay in these ways, even the ways that you think, or maybe even, in your physical world, like a certain job or something that you're trying to get out of or whatever. Don't. You got the Hanged Man, you got the Ten of Cups, you got the Ace of Cups in the heart of your spread. You're golden. You also got Judgment. This is that awakening that you want, all right? You want that awakening. You got Judgment and the Hanged Man in your staff, all right? So this is you. This is indicating to me you are ready to move forward, okay? You're ready to move forward, and you have to, and you're ready to have this new perspective, and you're ready to embrace all these new things in your life, okay? Even internally, even emotionally, spiritually, mentally, physically, all of that. I want you to, I really want you to pay attention to your intuition the most, okay? I really want you to, and if you have a hard time trusting your intuition, or if you don't feel like it's strong enough, spend some time really honing in. You got the Four of Swords to kick off your reading, okay? So spend that time just zoning out, okay? And zone in, all right? That's going to help. This is the final card. This is the final card in your spread. The final card indicating, once again, you just want to move forward, all right? This is, you can see the turbulent waters in the corner of the card, and then them moving into, look how, it's like glass, the sea. It's crystal clear, it's calm, it's, the promised land. So this is, your entire spread is indicating that, you will have this, rapturous moment this month, and things will feel good. The only thing that's going to be holding you back would be yourself, all right? Don't be hard on yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. And open up a little bit more for other people, and be willing to make that, look at things in a new perspective and try things in a new way. There is going to be something that, it feels like there is going to be someone that's going to be, trying to hold you back. It could be a partner, it could be a boss, it could be, landlord. I mean, this is your reading, Libra, so whatever resonates with you, but expect that at some point someone's going to try to hold you back, but I don't want you to have that, all right? So let's go ahead and break down your weeks, all right? So the first week, we have that full moon in Leo. Remember, this is very important because, again, I want you to be social. I want you to open up your lines of communication, but remember, it also, Leo rules your 11th house, your hopes and dreams, okay? So I want you to put all your attention and focus and passion into what you want for yourself. Now, boom, you got the full. All right. So, new journey. This is a brand new journey. Listen, it's so in sync with your reading. It is just saying you want this new beginning. And, for a lot of y'all, you're just going to start this new beginning. All right. It's this new journey, this new path. Now, when you see the full, I want you to see FULL as well as full, okay? Because this card brings fullness of life, okay? This is optimism, this is opportunity, this is abundance, this is taking that leap of faith, all right? So, you have the full abundance of the sun there. That's, again, optimism and growth. You're good, Libra. You're good. Now, the second week, Mercury actually goes into Aquarius. How funny is that? Because you did pull the card. This is Mercury in Aquarius, by the way, and your final outcome. But really think outside the box at this point. Really think about Aquarius. It's very unique. Again, your BFF, right? Fellow air sign. But let's see what's going the second week. Boom. All right. You got strength. I love that for you. I love that for you. Now, listen. This is interesting because it's coming right after that full moon in Leo, and it's ruled by Leo, okay? So find that strength. Remember what I said earlier about your intuition? That's what this is. Not only intuition, but trusting your, whether it's spirit guides, whatever you believe in, whatever is that source of strength, whether it's God, whether it's the universe, whether it's your children, find that source of strength, all right? And you will the second week. Listen, you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. Third week, remember I said Valentine's Day. Oh my gosh. Moon in Aries and Mars is doing a slow dance with Jupiter. It's a really great day for love, but remember the 15th is one of the best days for love, romance, passions, for the past few years, okay? Venus conjuncting Neptune, them both being in Pisces. That's amazing. And then speaking of Pisces, we have that new moon in Pisces, Libra. This all happens to be in your sixth house, by the way. So a lot of attention around work. Every day, like the sixth house rules everyday activities. So think about like your everyday, even health, okay? So you got the 5 of Wands, all right? So I wouldn't even worry about this card. This is just saying that This is still going with the theme of everything that's happening here. But this is just saying that whatever, if there is some sort of conflict that comes up, it's not going to be worth your time, okay? I want you to remember that. It's not going to be worth your time. And remember what I said earlier. It's how you go into battle. It's how you come out of battle that matters the most. But the reason why I say it's not going to be worth your time is because even though they are fighting, they're kids, all right? They're kids swinging their wands in the air. So this card is child's play. Someone's got to be that person that says, hey, there's a lot of silly egos at play here. Let's see eye to eye. Let's leave our egos at the door and let's move forward. All right. So it really is, again, that card is more of like a test card and it has a big air of competition. Okay. Again, remember when egos are at play, and I'm not saying that you have a big ego or anyone has a big ego. We all have Literally, we all have egos. But if you think about the word competition, all right, let's trace it back. Latin, competere. It actually means to come together, all right? So remember, I wanted you to open up, okay? I wanted you to open up. Last week, and don't be hard on yourself, last week, Venus is entering Aries, and Mercury is actually very, very active that last week. So really good days to communicate your passions and your talents. And Venus in Aries is really bold. It's that bold energy. Page of Cups. You have something new coming through. You have something new coming through this month, all right? Now, it can be a relationship, it can be a new job, it could be a new passion, but there's something coming through, and for a lot of y'all, it's going to be a message, all right? It could be an email, it could be a text, it could be from your spirit guides, but you are definitely getting some sort of message, all right? Last thing that I'm going to point out is the Page of Cups is very Pisces, okay? So remember, we have all that activity with Pisces that we're, for the majority of the month, all right? And so this is that imagination and creativity, but that passion, okay? That passion, but the Page of Cups, really just following your bliss at this point. Something is coming through, and it's going to help you follow your bliss, or it's going to be something new for you that brings in this bliss. You're good, okay? Don't be tempted with it's something that's trying to hold you back. And don't be hard on yourself, Libra. I love you so much. Thanks so much for tuning in. Again, if you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, and leave comments. And if you're a subscriber, I love you so much. Thanks so much for tuning in. I will see you next week. Bye.